Hey everybody, Forever Retro 82 here. Hope you're staying safe and being well out there. So today we're going to be playing a Super Famicom game that has been translated to English, and I happen to own a copy of it, and I believe I showed it on stream, either last stream or the stream before that. Anyways, it's the English is called King of Demons. The Japanese name goes by Majuu Ou. You know, I'm trying to learn a Japanese dialect and I'm having a hard time. I will post the word of the game on the screen so you guys can see the pronunciation of it. This is made by a company called KSS in 1995. I never heard of KSS. Apparently, they're predominantly a Super Famicom Japanese-only company that releases games in said Japanese. And that's as much as I know. So this is a pretty cool game, but you know, it reminds me, this game is so anime-esque. Like, the plot and everything just strikes me as an anime. Now, if this was actually made into an anime, I think it would have been kind of cool. You have basically your dad, and your name is Abel, and basically what happens is your wife is killed and your daughter is kidnapped. And there's plenty of gore and some low-key nudity in this game, which I think is very nice. Now, if it was a let's see, 1995, I was 13. If I was 13, I'd be like, oh yay, gore and titties. Wait a minute, I'm 40 and I'm still like that. Right. So anyways, that's what we're going to play today. Now, this game has two endings. There's a bad ending and a good ending. Now, we're going to shoot for the good ending. And I'll explain how you get that as I play. And I have to give a shout out to Nintendo Complete, because without his guidance in that, I would have never known how to do that because it's cryptic. I mean, there's probably something in the manual that tells you that, but manual's in Japanese, and I can't speak Japanese. I'm trying to learn the language, but it is not going too well. And I even have 3 Steam games to help me with that. Like, I think it's called Learn Hiragana and Katakana to Survive. You know, this How to Survive series with Japanese, both language and dialect and whatever, because I would still like to learn some of it. Right, so, you know, because I find the Japanese language very interesting, because it's confusing. And I want to see if I can get a crack at it. It can take a long time, though. I guess they said 6 months to a year. But I'm a dummy, so it may take me longer. I still don't even have my German dialect correct. But I still use it. I use... like, I got pissed at the wife the other day. I'm like, ich hasse dich. And she's like, I don't know what that means. I'm like, good, keep it that way. I basically told her I hate you. I do that once in a while. Well, she says the same to me once in a while. She's like, she'll look at me and be like, I hate you. And I'll be like, sit out and rotate, honey. Pick a number. I got a lot of people out there that hate me. Right, so let's go ahead and get the playing, huh? Alright. Sorry, give me a minute. I thought I undid this. Okay, there we go. Okay. As I said, this game has been translated in English. Now, you have an option screen. You can either play on normal or hard. And I want to say that's your daughter in the background, because she's blonde, you're blonde. She's blonde, your wife's blonde. It could be your wife who kicks the bucket that you'll soon see as soon as the game starts. I mean, it pulls no shots. It's like, all right, dude, this is how it goes. Your wife is dead, but she'll help you. You'll see. You'll see how it all pans out and turns up. So let's go ahead and start the game. Like I said, there's very low things in terms of options. Not one thing off the bat, the sprites in this game are terribly, terribly small. I mean, this is pretty pathetic for an SNES title. I don't know the reason behind it. I'm pretty sure there may be some kind of artistic reason. But let's continue. Basically, your attacks are as follows. You can double jump. You have a gun that can shoot. And that's pretty much it for now. For now. Now we get a cutscene, which is text related, as always. And your name is Abel, by the way. It's been a while. It's your good old friend, Bear. Bear, you sold your soul to the demons, didn't you? Where are Maria and Iria? Rejoice! They were very useful in the revival of the King of Demons. You bastard! Fear not, I shall send you to meet them. Die! Or, as the Japanese would say, Shinee! Yeah, I mean, you think you're dead, and you kind of are, but as you'll see, you're not really dead. You are, but you're not. And the cat is so goofy looking with this big old eyes. Anyways, so now you just gotta take him out, and it's pretty easy. You can just stand there and just basically just shoot him to death. Very simple boss. This is one of those games that I just find it interesting that it's this game starts off with a boss fight. You know, Demon's Crest did the same thing. That's your dead wife. I couldn't protect Iria, which is your daughter's name. She's still alive, I'm going with you. And yeah, she does help you with attacking and killing enemies. And she even helps you when you die. When you die, she basically goes into your body and brings you back. So you have like an extra life. So having her around is quite useful. Well, she's your wife. She better be useful. Because if she isn't useful, then fuck, divorce her ass as a fairy. We're getting a divorce. Like, it would matter. She's a fairy. She can't fucking put out with that. She's too small. Blue shells, as you can tell, take health. Or give you health. Yeah, and that thing's chasing me. You can't kill it right away. We basically fall down on the dungeon. Now, I may have mentioned low-key nudity. You'll see some of it here with the prisoners in the background. Yeah, there's like humans in the background that are in cages. Some are dead even. Like that one right there's a skeleton. That's gotta be a shitty way to go. But yeah, if you look back there, you notice you see some boobies. No nipples though. Like I said, I don't think this video... I mean, there's people that play like Cockhead, for fuck's sake. Cockhead's a Steam game where it's a rip-off, and a very poor one at that, of Cuphead. But my wife bought it for me as a joke, right? That game has no controller support. You have to, like, basically use, like, anti-micro to have controller support. And it's not that good. I mean, the dick jokes are funny. They really are. I do appreciate that, but it's just... I don't like Cuphead anyway, so... You know, there's people that play that on YouTube I saw. But if I could ever get away with it, maybe I could do that on a stream or something. Let me know in the comments. I barely played it, though, because controls are just awful. But I can get used to it, get some practice in. Anyways, this game. So, as you can see, that was the dungeon. You got a nice little scenery. Now we get to fight a spider with a face on its ass. This mini-boss is simple. He just throws these guys at you. If you time it, you just basically gotta get out of the way. Or he does that. And he takes a lot of damage. It's gotta be timed. I always fuck up the timing because I'm bad with timing stuff. And then just shoot his ass. And just repeat until he dies. I really love the scenery in this game. It's like either dark or it's just like, ew. Like, what's going on behind... What's that? What are those eggs are on top of the... Is that the spider eggs? Ah, oh, God damn it. Get off me. Alright. This mini-boss music is retarded. It kind of reminds me of an early SNES game. You know, that really shitty early SNES sound? I'm probably gonna die. God damn it. But see, she comes into you and brings you back to life. So that's nice. And you do get her back... It could have been nicer, though, if I could have had her to keep, but hopefully I'll get her back by the end of the stage. If not, I'll get her on the next stage for sure. But yeah, when you shoot enemies, blood splatters out of their corpses. I mean, what's not to like, really? Other than the small sprites. The music's fine. It fits the bill. It's pretty good. Now you gotta fight this bitch. He's not that hard. Just stay back, keep shooting. And you can choose projectiles, too, so you can basically... do this mini-boss without damage. And he gives you a key. And you need that key so you can open a door to get further and progress further. I do like the designs of some of the monsters and quote-unquote demons in this game. Like those little golem creatures, I don't know their names because I can't read Japanese yet, are pretty dope looking. See, this game wouldn't fly in America. One, because Christians would have a fucking heart attack. Fucking lefties that are snowflakes would have a heart attack. Oh, and I should have mentioned, too, when your score, you get a certain amount of score, you basically get leveled up. And when your level goes up, you get a longer life bar. It's score-related, so... And it happens multiple times in the game. Now we're at the boss. And yes, she has some titties there. This boss is pretty... It's not hard. It really isn't. Just keep jumping and shooting. Alright, now I have to explain something before we progress. Okay, so the key to get the good ending in this game is there's 3 crystals. Okay? Now, if you wait when the crystals are after the crystals drops after you defeat a boss, it'll change color. Now, there is a color... There's basically colors you have to remember in order to get the good ending and to get the best form of the game, or what's considered the best form of the game. Basically, you got to go from, I think it's red or orange. I'm partially colorblind, so I can't basically tell, but I can tell like it's a citrus, basically a citrus color. You got to get that one first, then the next one you got to get the green one, and then the final one the blue. And each of them are a different form. And if you get it in that particular order, you will get the good ending. Any other, you'll get the bad ending. And the bad ending is actually kind of dark, and it's really short. But the ending of the game is actually short. Spoiler alert, I ain't going to say anything else other than that. Right, so we need the orange. That's the orange. See how it... There's the green. And it's just going to show the blue. I forgot, you got to shoot down the crystal to show which one went. And the next one should be the orange-reddish one. This one. Now, what's cool is these demons that you get are different forms, and they all have different abilities. This one is probably my second favorite. The first one being the dragon. That's the blue one. The green's my least favorite. Actually, no, the black's probably my favorite. Now, this guy has a very... I know it doesn't look like it's useful, but it actually very much is when it comes to certain enemies. You can do that. You can also use a charge attack, which is a big ol' Hadouken. And something I didn't mention on stream when I streamed this game, when you kill enemies in this game, you can actually drink their blood, and that restores health. Like, see that fairy down there? Just, there, press down, and there you go. And you don't take damage while eating the demons, so... Hey, that's a nice touch for the player. Punk-ass bitch flowers the faces. I like to pee on those. In real life, just saying. Sunflowers? I like sunflower seeds, but, you know, be careful if you eat the seeds, you know? I may have pissed on that plant. I'm just telling you. And this is like a dystopian little city with a bunch of wildlife. It's basically a nature stage. The mid-boss here is a pain in the ass, in my opinion, but if you can learn its patterns and how it attacks, it's not so bad. And as you can probably tell, the game hands out extra lives too, like it's candy. Hey, as long as you know what you're doing, you're fine. You know how to play? It's fine. There are some difficult aspects to the game. There's a couple bosses that really piss me off, and we will see those. Now, if we want to, we can grab that blue egg if we so choose. Don't have to. We got full health as it is. Now, and there's another one over there. I'm not going to even bother with that. I don't need it. So, because there's... To me, that's like a trap, almost. It's like, you know, you can get it if you're good, but I'm not that good. So I'm just going to leave it alone. Now, this game is lacking some parallax scrolling. But, like I said, I don't want to bitch too much. Because I do like this game, and I did enjoy buying the repro for 17 bucks. I'm happy to have it in my collection of games that I will play. Unlike people that buy from scalpers, that just want to let the shit sit on the shelf and be like, I'm proud, I bought this game for $5,000. Fuck off. I believe we're on the mid-boss. And here we are. Yep, this fucking thing. This thing can be a pain in the ass if you don't know what you're doing. I'm just using a bunch of charge attacks. Alright, dickhead. Ah, fuck. Yeah, we'll get him here for sure. Just keep using charge attacks. He'll die. See? Told you. And it's not over yet, because that's a mid-boss, so there you go. I think this is one of the longest stages in the game. But that's fine. Yeah, the fairy went away, but I got full health, so we're good. We're good to go. Those things kind of look like dicks, though, like coming out of the ground, and the fairies come out of the pee hole. That sounds like some really hardcore hentai shit. I wouldn't be surprised if it existed, because anything in the realm of Japanese does not surprise me anymore. I think I've seen it all. Of course, I'm not the biggest fan of hentai either. It's alright, but the voices, I have to mute the shit. If I'm gonna fap to it, well, that's the same way with porn too. If I fap, I don't like the sound. I turn it off. I don't know if anyone else out there like that. I think I'm in the minority in there, but because it's like everything's just over exaggerated, and you know, to get you off. I mean, that's its purpose. I don't need sounds to get me off. I can just, you know, if the two chicks are hot, or if the chick stripping is hot, that's all I need. I don't watch fucking straight porn. We've been through that. And I will speak no more of my personal happy time. Okay, you know what this boss reminds me of? The second boss of Sky Blazer, kind of. He doesn't have the same pattern. Now, Sky Blazer is a game I did a Let's Play on. I'll put the link in the description if you want to watch that. It's a two-parter, though, so there you go. Ah, shit. Okay. And this is not the main boss, either. It's another mid-boss. You can probably tell his attack. It's pretty plain Jane. But he gets harder and annoying. I'm just hitting him with power attacks. Like, why not? I don't get any kind of penalty for it. Alright, now this is where his second ability... And then he disappears, shoots his laser really fast, and then moves out of the way. But if you're quick about it, you won't have to deal with the lasers. But then there's a third part beyond that. Right here. This part sucks. He becomes like a fucking football and flies all over the place, and he takes forever to fucking die. And I died somehow. What did I get hit by? Did you guys see? I didn't see me get... Did I run out of time? That might have been it. I'll have to review the footage later. Shit! I moved too late. This boss is a pain in the ass. Some of the bosses or mid-bosses are just annoying as fuck, and I hate them all. This music sucks. I do not like it at all. It's like I almost get like a Bill Lambert's Combat Basketball vibe with it. I don't know why. I can't even think of why. I'm scared to jump because I know I'm going to get hit. There we go. Yeah, there's a down attack too, but I barely use it. I don't even know how to trigger it, to be honest. Can you die already? If I have to lose 2 lives because you just don't want to die, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm dead. God damn it, man. Just die! Don't you just love it when bosses don't die? And this was the last boss, or later in the game. That would be perfectly fine. But right now, it's just the second fucking mid-boss. I mean, this boss is harder than the actual boss on this stage. It's a load of shit. Why? There's a couple games out there, I can't think of them off the top of my head, that actually have harder mid-bosses than they do main bosses. This is one of them. Don't you just love it when they fucking... You're like a homing target to them. And you can just... Only thing you can do is just keep attacking and hope for the best. I'm doing pretty good here, though. Oh, fuck your mother and then some. I should be almost dead. I mean, Jesus, how many hits? I get it, you want to extend the game. But this is a bullshit way of doing it. There, God. Stupid. Now we fight the main boss. Same concept. Use your fucking special attack, because otherwise you'll run out of time. I made that mistake before. As you can see, the bitch is almost dead. She has red titties. I guess she likes that tit-slapping game, huh? Alright, now we gotta grab the green one. This is probably my least favorite form. I mean, he shoots lasers, and that's fine and all, but as you'll notice, like, the enemies you have to attack, it's just irritating. It doesn't do that good. Now, you're gonna see me use my charge attack a lot, because, well, you don't get penalized for it. You just have to hold the Y button down. These mid-bosses can suck a shit out of my ass, I'm telling you. And it's like, the stage just started. Why the hell do I have to fight a mid-boss right away? There's no point in it. Alright, I'm gonna shoot him, stay back. Doesn't do anything, of course. Big surprise there. Just fucking die! Well, hopefully I can find some fuckers to kill to replenish my health, but if memory serves me, there isn't any. That, down here, basically destroys everything on screen. Might as well. I have Infinite Continues. I'm not worried about it. But this is a checkpoint, so that's always nice. Always nice. Now the downer though is when you use a continue, you lose your big energy bar, but you can gain it back relatively easily. See what I mean? This laser is dog shit. You can see why I complain about it. It's not a good attack. And your charge attack is alright, but... Game over. Non-skippable. You just have to wait until... See, my energy bar is completely gone. I have to basically gang it back. And we already gotta fight it at middle boss. Dumb fucking idea. Let the player get a fucking feel of the level before you just throw him a curveball like this. There. That took care of that. Should have done that in the first place. Just stay in the corner and just keep shooting. You know. I still think this game does have some unfair enemy placements. But that's just my opinion. There's some people that have aced this game, so, that I've seen Let's Plays of. Like, I haven't watched the whole thing, I've just watched, like, the parts I struggled on. I'm like, man, I wish I could play like that. Sometimes I have my good days, and other days I have my bad ones, so... Like, there would be days I would play Arkanoid, right, and I get to, like, stage 10 without cheating. Because stage 3 is a bitch, and I think that level shouldn't exist because it's a clusterfuck. Now, I've seen this guy play either it was a version or a hack or something of Arkanoid where he was able to break the golden bricks. I thought those were impenetrable. It had to have been a hack. Had to. Anyways. See, my energy bar grew, and here's a blue egg for my trouble. Yeah, see, there's my wife again. She can help me. Alright, now I'm gonna have to take it slow, because it gets kind of stupid at this point on. Not that the rest of the stage wasn't stupid, the rest of the stage was bullshit. This game has a hard-on for those turns, if you haven't noticed. I should have just went and just shot it. Those guys can fuck off, because they constantly will knock you down. Like, in between the... It's kind of like the ninjas in Bad Dudes. We're almost to the boss. Mid-boss. I think that's your daughter getting attacked. I want to say, but that could be wrong. Because it sure ain't your wife. Your wife's already dead. Okay, now I got this boss. Yeah, this guy's pretty easy. And he doesn't give you a jewel. So you're stuck with this for another stage. Like I said, mid-bosses are harder than the main ones. Shouldn't the main bosses be the mid-bosses then? The boss still looks pretty dope. Kind of looks like a demonized barracuda. You guys remember the barracuda in Contra 4? You guys probably never played Contra 4. Good game, by the way, Contra 4. This tough as nails. This stage is a dick. You got shit falling from the sky and just everything, and you got this cocksucker to deal with. And he's just that. He's a dick. Yeah, so basically, I don't have a strategy here. Just move out of the way if you can. Your wife can act as a shield. If you don't have her, it's a tad harder. but not too much harder. I do appreciate her help. But it doesn't end. Of course not. It doesn't go all... It's basically... It does stop, but then you have to deal with these big-ass fucking snowflakes with their... Or ice blocks. They're... Pain in the fucking ass, man. See, you get extra lives and shit like candy, so that's kind of nice. Now this part kind of reminds me of R-Type, or games like R-Type. Why did it not hit it? I was about to say, what the fuck? I was shooting them and it wasn't doing anything. You know, okay, if any of you played R-Type, you remember like Stage 3 was like that big old ship, right? Well, this is what this reminds me of. It's kind of a pain in the ass, too. It's almost as bad, if not worse. Shit. It's all about placement here. And that's not one of my strong suits. I could teleport, but I'm dead. But see, she, of course, gave her life so I could live again. What a wife. And I mean that, too. I don't mean that in sarcasm. I mean that. What a wife. Sacrifices her fairy form to help her husband fight. See, look at this fucking collision nonsense. That's bullshit. Like I said, it's not perfect. But they could have fucking fixed that. What the hell? Now, thankfully, you don't have to fight this bitch. But the next part is the part that I get angry at. And you'll see why. It's a mix of... It's basically like Castlevania 4 in the last stage. You'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, just pace myself. Okay. Fuck! See what I mean? I fucking hate this part with a fucking passion. Because first of all, this form is dog shit. Secondly, your laser has shit collision. Alright. I got hit once, that's alright. Boss, I hate this boss with a fucking pet. This guy's a dick. Now, there's two ways you can go about him. You can either do that, or you can sit in the corner and just basically pelt him with lasers, which I prefer. But then he has a secondary attack. I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm fucked. I got 3 lives to do it. If I don't do it then I should fucking retire as a gamer. I try to hit him at least once with my charge attack just to take away damage. But that doesn't always work. I mean, to me, this is it right here. Alright, I want to position that accordingly. There we go. I know what you're thinking. You've been through harder shit than this. It's still a pain in the ass. I don't care. Easier or not. It's still bullshit. Damn it. And his fireballs do a hell of a damage. Hell of damage. Alright, let's go forward a little bit. Move out of the way. Okay, he's almost there. We got him, guys. Got him. So it almost sounds like he farted. He died, but farted at the same time. Alright, let's get the blue gem now. Now, this is a good gem. This... You're basically a demon dragon. Yes. He has a nice charge attack. He has a nice regular attack. It's my favorite music in the game, too. I think you'll all agree. Now, with these things... Oh, I gotta move this over. Okay, so these things you can either charge your shot, take them out that way, which I would recommend most of the times. Yeah, and you got harpies with boobies, and you can eat them afterwards. Wow, look at that bounciness. Sexy. Like I mentioned, there's low-key, basically, nudity. I mean, you don't see any nips on them. I classify these as mid-bosses, even though you don't hear that crap music that states that. But you gotta fight, like, I think 2 of them on this stage? Ah, you're pissing me off. I hate this fucking guy. Whatever the hell you call him. Okay, I shot you enough. You should die now. Thank you. Just what I was looking for. A harpy to fucking give me back some energy. It's about time. No, what the... That is one of the biggest fucking fails of my life right there. It would have been nice to have my wife help me with some of these enemies, but... Of course, dumbass McGee over here fell in the lava. There was no need to eat her, but I wanted to anyways. Come on. You know you would too. I'm kidding. Right. Oh yeah, this jerk off. I hate this motherfucker because his projectiles annoy me. Because you gotta just get pixel perfect between the bullets. Easier said than done. At least in my opinion. Depends at the angle they come at, too. Like that, for instance. Alright, he's gone. But there's another one I gotta deal with. Now, that was cheap. I had no way of knowing that was gonna hit me. Alright. Alright, wifey, come with me. Let's take out some shit. No, come on, man. Yep, here's the other jerk-off, but this time I have my fucking wife with me, so she can help me take out this turd, hopefully, with the quickness. Just try to take it easy. I don't need to fall down there and have some more problems. So we already lost a life. Your wife can't revive you if you fall in the lava. Alright, now as you can tell, you can go 2 places. Well, I'll tell you right now, the place down below is blocked off by a door that needs a key, so you need to go up here first. There's also an egg down below, but I save it for just in case after this mid-boss I'm going to have to fight. Who's a pain in the ass, just like the rest of them. Alright, here it comes. He basically shoots fireballs, but you gotta, like, try to dodge him. It's easier said than done, because I fucked up on this so many times. It's like, I learned that I basically gotta wait like a half a second and then jump to get away. Most of the times I just got my ass handed to me there, and they do a lot of damage. Holy shit. Okay, he's gone, so let's go get the key. I think it's pointless, so you have to walk to the right to get the key. Why doesn't the boss just drop it? Why is that necessary? Now I can see why I kept that blue egg. Because now I can get it because there's a good reason for it. I have like about a half, maybe a little more than half. Now this next part, and there's this egg too, of course. This next part, you basically got to haul ass. Because there's a wall of fire that follows you. Easier said than done. Just gonna haul ass. You notice one of the pyres, I even hit it with my charge shot, and it didn't get damaged. That's when you see like that. It's like the far one gets the damage, but not the close one. Why? That's horse shit, man. If I lose here, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, that worked out great. That worked out for the better, I think. And I like how it just stands there. Is there like a hole that the lava's falling down, I wonder? I wonder! Alright, this is the final part of this particular level. See, this level's pretty long, too. Those bridges collapse, as you just saw. That's why I couldn't get the harpy. For some reason, they won't let her fall in the collapsed bridge. Why? It'd be fun to watch her go down with the bridge itself. There's a mid-boss coming up here. This one's a little weird. Kind of reminds me of a fucking wind-up clock for some reason. Yeah, he constantly aims at you. It's ridiculous. Sometimes you get lucky and he won't aim at you, but a couple charge shots takes care of him pretty easily. This part annoys me because you got those guys that shoot like a shit ton of fireballs. Those mudmen looking these guys. I try to get them before I cross the bridge, but sometimes you just simply can't. Sometimes, like, see, there's that cop. Son of a bitch! Just fucking die, man. Well, I'm glad I got two lives, because, this boss is something else. Yeah, basically you gotta take out its hands, and it has an eyeball. Basically, okay, she sacrificed herself for me. Hopefully I can do it. Damn it! Alright, there's one down. Damn it! It's all timing and I got it all fucked up. I'm dead. It's like it's better off if I just shoot them with regular bullets, but they take forever. Alright, here we go. You gotta basically get out of the way and then shoot him with... Alright, this is my last try. Hopefully we'll do better this time. Fuck it, I'm gonna go with my regular bullets. Because it seems like I do better with those anyway. It takes more hits, but fuck it. We're not speed running. Alright, here goes one. Son of a bitch, man! Yeah, just keep doing it like this, and you got the battle. Yes, he has a dash attack. Didn't mention that. I didn't think it was important. Alright, one more hit and it's done. Son of a bitch. See, I'm nervous now. I'm gonna play like ass. There we go! Now we should get the black jewel. And there it is. Which gives you the ultimate form. Which isn't that great, I'm sorry to say. His charge attack is like a Reppuken, kind of. Well, no, that's not fair. More like a ground pound that the Hulk does. I'll show you. This is the final stage. Okay, so this is his power attack. Notice how there's a delay. It's crap, but you also got these fireballs that you can shoot super fast, so that's nice, but they're not all that powerful. Now, this is a boss rush. I'm going to explain some ground rules here. When you get to the final boss, if you die on him, you get to start on him. If you die before him, you gotta go all the way back. And the final boss of this game is a surprise. You probably can maybe guess what it is if you've seen enough anime. But I'm gonna die here quite a lot, and I'm not gonna subject you to the pain of me playing through this stage over and over again, because it's bound to happen. It's gonna happen, and I hate it. Because I have like fuck all of health. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and kill myself, because there's no way I can do anything here with this. But basically, you fight pretty much most of the mid-bosses again. See, even when I try to die, I can't. Because there's no... yeah, just kill me. I don't care. Okay. Infinite continues. There's no real game over. You see the words, but that's it. They mean nothing. Unless you decide to turn off the game. Alright, here we go. The first time I played through this, I wanted to kill somebody. It pissed me the fuck off. I had to learn this shit through and through, and it took me over an hour. You gotta stay in that sweet spot, and yep, gonna get grabbed. Yep, I gotta learn this all over again. Ain't that nice? No, it isn't. It's garbage. I hate it. Now, I kind of give you a little bit of a bone after you beat a boss. They give you a thing where it disperses fairies so you can kill them and get your health back. But I only think it gives one out. But fuck! That is if I can even get there. Alright, there we go. There's the first one gone. Hopefully I can beat the second one, but it's not looking good. Not looking good, Jim. See? And that's all I have to work with. It's fucking retarded, man. Yeah, so I gotta deal with this guy now. See, his fucking charge move is absolutely useless because there's too much of a delay, and you can only use it on this stage. Fuck, I timed that too early. That's my fault. And he also does a move where don't. I was gonna say don't go directly under him, otherwise he'll grab you and take a shit ton of health. Now we gotta go start back at the spider. Yeah, so you can see why this is not so fun. Some people love boss rushes, and I like them when they're fair. But this spider takes forever to kill. He's probably the hardest one next to the other guy. The other two are not that bad. One's the little, that scythe guy I had to fight in the train, but with this form, he's actually kind of easy. Yeah, down and B gives you like a dash move. All characters have it. The only one that's worth a shit is the dragons and this guy. The other ones suck. They're to suck. Okay, I did better that time. Because I learned to dash out of the way. Alright, come on, fairy. Let's see if I can hit him with it. I doubt it does that good of damage anyhow. They're just like a minuscule amount of powerful than your regular shot. This right here is when he moves like this is what you'll get the most hits from. So that wasn't too bad. Okay, this next... Now I believe it's the Grim Reaper with the scythes, because I played this fucking level so many times. See, I know I got hit, but hey, it's minimal damage. Now this next mini boss is a boss you never faced before. It kind of reminds me of Medusa from Castlevania 4, kind of, without the the snake heads, and she's the last mini boss. She's also the most annoying. And she's also the weakest. Alright, now we get to do the last boss. Now, if I like I said, if I die from here on out, I'm going to cut it off, and then we'll restart. No, come on, just every little fucking thing. Because I don't want you guys to have to sit and watch me do the whole boss rush over and over again. Because this first form is actually easy. It's the next part, which I don't want to spoil anything. Of course, he kind of has a Satan look about him, with the whole horns and shit. Now, with the muffled voices, I can make out a Tosa, but that's it. There. Okay, now the fight begins. This is the easiest form of them all. You gotta time your jumps when he shoots these, though, because they stay on the floor a lot, and they do a decent amount of damage. And and of course, my timing is completely off. Shoots fireballs, keep walking towards the wall. He can't hit you. See, it's that stupid. That simple. Fuck, B, work! Jesus. Now you gotta take out his eyes. So it's like the Red Falcon boss from Contra 3. Now he tries to launch his head at you. I mean, this is a very weak boss, if I must say. It's the next part that's the real bitch of it all. Especially with this amount of health, I'm not gonna do fuck all. So he's dead, but guess who comes out of his head? You guessed it. Your daughter. Daddy versus daughter time. Fuck. There was not much I was going to do there in terms of my health. But the good thing is I start on him now. Let's fast forward this crap. We already seen this. Okay. Alright. I just gotta be patient with myself and time everything just right. That's ridiculous. Damn it! I always fuck up there. Every fucking time. So you gotta be absolutely on key with the timing. If you don't, you're fucked. Like I said, that's easy peasy. Just the lightning sucks. But now we gotta deal with my daughter. She is a bitch and a half. I'm gonna see if I can get her with one. Oh. See, some people would use the power shot because it's nice. And it is. But at the same time, it's hard to land one without getting fucking annihilated. Nah! Bitch! Getting... No! So fucking close! Oh, damn it! Bitch! I'm gonna throw you off a cliff, fucking Kazuya style, that he did with fucking Jin when he was born. Oh, it's a different universe. Never mind. Yeah, you can't skip this, which is I find annoying. Oh, there we go. That fucking lightning, man. It's like you just want to hit this motherfucker and get it over with. But it's like you gotta take your time. At least you don't have a time limit. Ah, nope. Timed that wrong. Alright, I just gotta take out the eyes. Alright, round 3 with my bratty-ass daughter that needs to learn some respect for her otosa. I will admit, though, her fucking demon sprite's kind of hot, though. See, that's the problem when you shoot her. You can't really see when she's about to do that fucking dash move. You just gotta get lucky, I guess. Or she'll spam it. Jump! You son of a bitch! I pressed the goddamn jump button. Doesn't respond. Alright, well, we're gonna have to cut it off here, and we'll come back. Alright, here we go again. Okay, I need to not double jump when she shoots her fucking arrows at me. I'm just going for it. Yes! Something that took like a fucking hour to do. When I played them, I think it only took me mere minutes. I lost the first time. Come on, can't tell me she don't look kind of hot in that demon get up. As for you, you look like a fucking idiot. He looks like a unicorn more than a demon. Like a goblin unicorn. Now, her statement just screams of incest, but it's Japan, so hey, there's incest Japan and animes out there. Whatever. It's a fetish for some. I mean, we're not in Sweet Home Alabama. Well, perhaps maybe Japan is Alabama. It's kind of a mind fuck. I haven't really thought that through. So yeah, this was King of Demons. It's actually a pretty awesome game. It's also rather short, but that's okay. It's an SNES game. If this game came out in America in a more censored form, I still would have loved it. I still would have bought it and played it. But, I mean, there's just so much they would have to have edited it, though, so that's probably why they're like, didn't even bother. Or maybe it didn't sell well in Japan. I didn't look up the sales figures. But, I really enjoyed this game. It's like I said, the enemy placement is kind of cheap, and the enemy attacks are kind of unfair. And I hate that sometimes you just can't jump, because there's... I mean, that's an emulator issue, delay. But I was able to complete it. Fair and square. And I only had to do the boss rush just one more time, and then I was in good standing. I had 2 lives, and had a good amount of energy. I was confident. I was very confident. Now, as I mentioned before, there is a dark ending. I'll see if I can find it. If I can, I'll post it. I'll put it in the description, as well as the Sky Blazer boss that I mentioned, and of course, yeah. I'll put those in the description, so if those interest you, we'll do that. If I can find the dark ending or the bad ending, if it's like a Let's Play, and if there's a bad ending, I'll try to copy it at that particular time, so you don't have to watch the whole game. I mean, you could just fast forward it, but I want to make it easier for you guys. You know, why should you have to work hard if you want to see something that only takes a couple seconds? But the dark ending is actually, it's kind of cool. It's just really short, but I didn't expect anything. I didn't expect anything like mind blowing or nothing. I mean, the good ending's short as fuck too, but it's a good ending. It's a happy end. But so that was King of Demons, also known as Majuu Ou. I want to say it's Ou, or it could be Uo. Like I said, my dialect is not perfect. Anyways, I am Forever Rich 82. I am signing off for the evening, guys. Guys, yeah, that's the English language for sure. I meant to say, I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, a great rest of your week. You know, just keep gaming, keep loving, and keep it retro. Keep the peace, because there's not much of it left in this world. So until I see you guys again, take care. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked what you saw and would like to support my channel, please consider being a patron. I'll put your name up with these fine folks who have donated to this channel, and that would be awesome to have you on board. If not, that's entirely up to you. I hope you have a good day and take care.